I was trying to figure out what I was going to use to do, yeah. I wanted to do Cat Hands mixed media morsels. And I wanted to figure out what kind of paper I was going to use, how I was going to store it, how I wasn't going to cross-contaminate, the techniques, the paints, the glues, and such. And so I decided to make this little, I guess, journal, you would call it. I'm not sure, I guess. I started off with just hard cardboard. I think it was from one of those mailing boxes from the post office that I'd received. And I cut 2 of those. Then I had some papers that I'm not really sure where they came from. They're not as thick as cardstock. I think they're like sketching type of paper. Kat had said it didn't really matter what kind of paper we used, so I thought, okay, well, I'll use that because she was using some thin writing paper. So I figured this is thicker than that, so I figured that'd be okay. Then I thought, all right, well, how am I going to put this together? And then I remembered that a friend of mine gave me a box full of these things. I had no idea. I mean, I know it's for binding, but I had no idea what I was going to do with it, how to use it. They were just a bunch of these things, and I have a whole box of them. Well, they open up, and you can put, but this is there's so many, and I don't want like oodles of holes. So what I ended up doing is I cut a piece this length, and then I removed all of the ones in the center. I only wanted to have the 4, and I removed the rest of them, and then punched just with a regular old punch this. And then I remembered, I've never used it before, but someone had gifted me, hold on here, let me close this up. I don't know if she gifted, re-gifted, I don't care. She said she didn't know what to do with it, so she didn't want it anymore. But it's this. Now, what is this? Well, I didn't know what it was when I got it either. But here is the package, and it is a Circa punch. And if you get the larger ones, they're really quite expensive. This is what they call the portable one because it's lightweight. And I checked out the price. I think this costs like about maybe $20. The other ones run anywhere from $40 to $90. The ones that can punch multiple pages and types of thickness of paper. And this, it has a lock system here, but you probably will not be able to see it. But it's a very, very thin gap there. You can only put maybe about 3 pages of copy paper in there to punch the hole. That's it. So anything thicker than that, it's not going to punch. I have some pretty thick cardstock, and it would not punch it. It would perforate it, but it wouldn't punch all the way through. But this paper, which I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's sketch paper, punches really easily. Now, the advantage of this is that it just pops right in. So, I cut a whole bunch of these, and I can punch them just right in there like that. And then as the technique I want to do, I can just pull it out, do the technique, be as sloppy as I want to be, let it dry, bring it back, put it in, voila. So this might be a technique that you might want to use to make your little journal, to follow mixed media morsels. But you say, Rosemary, I don't have one of these things. Well, what you could do also is just get a regular punch punch the hole, and then just cut some little slits. And then whatever kind of binder you have, it doesn't have to be one that opens or closes. It can just be, you know, whatever kind of binder you have, maybe something existing that you already have. But punch the holes, cut some little slits, and then you can remove it when you want to do the technique. So I hope you find this helpful. I hope that you can adapt maybe something for that, and have fun following mixed media morsels, because I know I am.